and the common home. The last but one encyclical of Pope Francis, Laudato Si, is a gospel on the environment. In these troubling times of climate change, global warming, pollution, desertification, and the depletion of species, and threat to all forms of life on Earth, and much more. The world is experiencing a near existential threat due to climate change, even as the Earth has become what the Pope called a pile of filth. It's like a dumping ground. Laudato Si 139 states, and I quote, "The world is faced with one complex crisis, which is both social and environmental. We are all stewards of God's creation, and he commanded us to care for the earth as we are all interconnected. Since the earth serves man's needs, we must therefore preserve and care for nature and not plunder it or destroy it. Each one of us must become ecologically converted and be in a position to listen and react to what the Pope calls the two cries, the cry of the earth and the cry of the poor. To save our common home, the earth, we are called to live more simply. We are called to change our consumption patterns. We are called to conserve. We are called to adopt a circular economy of reuse, recycle, conserve, and abandon the throwaway culture. We must learn to reuse things. We must learn to recycle. We must learn to conserve energy. We must learn to conserve water. We must learn to do the little things in our homes and teach it to our children that will make the planet better. We must learn home composting. We must learn home gardening. We must learn beautification of our compound. We must learn to dispose of rubbish properly. We can't come to a church or a meeting room and see it dirty and we leave it dirty. We can't come to a meeting room, see it clean and leave it dirty. All of that is a sin against creation. So why should social responsibility be our duty? Social responsibility is Christianity in practice, and it is at the heart of discipleship of Christ. It involves following the Master's footsteps and his teachings. Disconnected from this, and without a keen and active social conscience and agape love, we cannot then be fit for the kingdom. As true disciples, we must be more than hearers of the word. It is our duty to be the voice of the voiceless and our responsibility to fix society, starting from our families, our societies, our positions within the church, to our communities and our larger society.